Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video I'm going to be working my way through the SSS trials of the week. So let's begin with the first trial, where after taking action you gain a shield for the enemy, and damage dealt increases by 20%, damage you take decreases by 50%, it can be dispelled. Annoying, because this is the map where they're very far away. So I'll have to be Landius and Tierras, and maybe someone who can dispel the shield, like Shafania with Demolish, or Rachel with Demolish, I guess. I'll use Shafania in this case, I suppose. So I'm getting rid of the characters people aren't that likely to have. I don't think Lena has any way to dispel a shield, no. Cleanse, but that's of no use. You need an AoE dispel. So it would be either Rachel or Shafania. Shafania can constantly cast Demolish though. So I'll stick with Shafania. And yeah, I guess I'll bring Liana and Sophia to round out the party in this case. Because I think Ledin is going to need multiple attempts to kill. So let's just move up initially. There are no cuttlefish, so that's convenient, at least. Actually, Ledin's 3C would shine here, because it's undispellable, right? But unfortunately, I don't have it right now. I should probably get it on my Ledin. But regardless, this would still be doable without it. So we'll make do. So let's start with a Demolish here. It's going to be luck based whether I remove it, because look at all those buffs that they have, right? And I didn't even get rid of it at all. I got rid of the attack buff. Oh well. That's how the RNGesus goes sometimes, right? So let's regenerate. Let in. Actually, why don't I have Liana act against Shafania to launch another Demolish? To make these guys killable. Right. So Demolish it second time. And let's Miracle up. Although frankly, even if you don't have anyone to demolish like this, you can still clear this fight. But yeah. Guess I'm gonna continue to demolish here. And Ledin can just wait. He still has that darn buff. So why don't I rewind here? Have Liana act against Shafania and toss out one more. Or just faction buff. Equally important. I should have brought Cleanse on Shafiniel rather than just Demolish. That was another mistake. That's gonna make this fight take a little bit longer. But actually, Len's doing pretty good. Even against characters with the 50% damage reduction. I'll take it. Whatever. Alright. So. Let's just try demolishing these two then. Divine Guard. Regenerate. Let's have Liena range attack. And finally, I'm going to Miracle Up. There we go. Wow. That ain't just one-shot at that guy anyways. So we're done. Next up, SSS Trial 2. When attacking, deals damage 2 times attack value to all targets in the 2-block range, and it ignores defense. A lot of ranged enemies, so let's switch over to Langrisser instead. And I just need someone to take out the Lancer General and I should be fine. So I'll bring Lena. You know what? Let's bring Luna to mobility buff and to faction buff up my Lena, and then that should be it. And I can always, you know what, bring Gospel to buff up Langrisser. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to start by just moving Liena up a little bit. And have Luna Wind God Realm up just right away. And then faction buff. So I'm going to end Tierra's turn. But I might as well attack Blessing Lena. Well, let's just move Lena up for now. And have the attack blessing that I mentioned applied onto Lena. And finally, let's have Langrisser charge all the way forward and just faction buff up. Decent start in terms of weakening these enemies anyways. So why don't I have Lena charge forward and single target strike the enemy Lancer. Getting rid of it. Doing some AoE fixed damage and whatnot. Langrisser is going to Peace of Mind here. Right, to guard. Liena is going to Gospel up, but first, let's just Miracle this group. And then Liana with the Gospel on Landius, so he's immune to all debuffs. And then Luna can just charge forward and attack and kill the Hellhound, which was probably a mistake because I'm going to do AoE fixed damage to my characters this way. Oops. It's okay though. As long as nobody dies, no big deal. And right now nobody is dying. So, prayer to start. Let's have Luna strike and fix damage, staying here. Right. Then black hole. Okay, good enough. Oh, even AoEs are considered attacks. Interesting. Well, regardless, battle done. SSS Trial 3. After taking action, oh my god, they gain a shield again. These battles suck. And there's 3 ranged enemies. Sorry, 4 ranged enemies. So even, yeah, I'm gonna stick with Landius to counter them. And how can I deal with that darn shield? Ledin would be able to crush all these melee attackers quickly, but then he wouldn't be able to deal with the ranged attackers. Landius would counter both. So let's try Landius. And Sophia and Liana. And Tiaris. And then the last character. This time around, let's use Shafina with Cleanse, okay? So, Cleanse and Demolish. So the strategy is to tank everything and then kill them that way. So I'll Gospel up Landius to start. Faction buff with Shafiniel. And have Tiaris Miracle up. Maybe I could have used Landius here, right? To just wipe out the initial characters. Oh well, too late. Like what I mean was, if I put Landius here initially, he could tank and kill these guys first. Then Landius would just have to take out the remaining characters after Ledin had wiped out all the melee guys. Oh well. I'm sure this will work fine anyways, so it's not a big deal either way. After all, they have no healers, and they are getting quite a bit of damage from Landius right now. So far, so good. So I'm going to have Shafaniel weaken the Lava Titan, the biggest threat to me. Right. And then Landius, which is guard. Let's have Liana act against Shafaniel, and Shafaniel can launch another attack at this Lancer. And before that, let's attack blessing her this time. So, second cleanse strike. Down goes the Lava Titan. And rewind. Landius kills the first target. Kills the second. Kills the third. Shafaniel takes a hit with the Shrine Maidens. And I get hit by an AoE, which doesn't really matter. So I know this guy's gonna kill himself next turn instead of this turn. Alright. So now, let's have Tiara's Miracle. And Shafaniel Cleanse Strike, the Assassin General. Working quite well. Just because I'm curious, I'm going to have my Holy Liana range attack this Demon Necromancer. Oh, and there you go. Killed. That was much smoother. SSS Trial 4. After taking action, enemy units within 2 blocks will be subjected to 1 random debuff. So, Liana's Gospel will continue to be useful. So I'm just gonna run the same party. There's no reason to change. Really no reason to change at all. Although I can start with Tranquility, or start with Peace of Mind this time around. And have Shafaniel just range attack. Gospel up Landius. Right. Gospel provides half of a faction buff, you know. Sophia provides really the other half of the faction buff with Regenerate, so it kind of works out. And I can even Miracle up. Ah, there's one enemy I can't retaliate against, the catapults. So far so good though. Except for the catapult, which I temporarily can't kill. I think it's looking good. So let's have Landius faction buff up now. I'm going to attack Blessing, Shafaniel, and Cleanse attack to kill off that Lava Titan. And after this, Shafinia's gonna go after the catapult. I'm not in range right now though. So let's shift back a little. And simply have Liana provide healing and rewind. Landius regenerate and healing light combo, keeping him pretty much at full hit points. So nothing to worry about. Now there's just the catapults left. Perfect. So I'm going to start with Shafaniel. Cleanse attack with attack blessing. And that's enough to kill and end the fight. And we're now at the SSS final trial. Time law is when you have no allies within 2 blocks of you, increase all attack and defensive stats by 20%. The faction is protagonist. Okay. So Tiaris, Liana. Alright. So the enemies are princess. Interesting. And very far away. So what if I bring Narm? She moves 3, then 2. They're still out of range of Narm. That's fine though. I'm going to bring Narm anyways. So what I want is Narm to wipe out Shiri, and then maybe Leon to wipe out Luna. And after that I just need to mop up on that side. So let's give that a shot. Or actually, this Luna only has 2 range, so Landius is fine. You know what, let's just use Landius to tank over there. And Tiaris. And then on this side, I kind of need to force these enemies to kind of split up and so on. So... Liana, with her summon, will work. Will do wonders there. Right. So Liana is going to bring probably her summon, and I guess prayer. And then the last character, I'm so tempted to bring Juggler. And I think Ledin would do great here if your Ledin has his 3C, because you can teleport an enemy to you, attack them, and force them to melee combat you, right? You know what? Let's bring Juggler to see if Juggler can serve the exact same role. But the problem then is I'm kind of lacking a faction buff properly. Because I can buff these two, but nobody is buffing Narm. If only my Elwyn was infantry class, then Elwyn could one-shot this, but it's awkward. Yeah, you know what? Let's just try this anyways. So maybe rather Actually, if I'm going to force them to split up, I don't have to worry about that. So Liana of the Summon will force Freya to split up from these two, right? And then I just need someone to attack and kill them off. Shafaniel and Liana. So do I have anyone with a Ragnarok? Elwyn used to have a Ragnarok, but he doesn't right now. Okay, so I'm gonna equip Elwyn with a Ragnarok, I guess. Yeah, I don't see any other option. I'm probably making this much more complicated than it actually needs to be, but it's okay. So let's change Elwyn's Peacemaker into a Ragnarok. I have a bunch of those. And he still keeps his breeze set, and we're ready to begin. There's actually lots of ways to do this fight. You know, this is not as difficult as I'm making it out to be. But yeah. So, Elwyn and Liana. Landius and Narm. I'm just trying to use more basic common characters. That's why it's gotten more complex. Like if I bring Omega, this is instant clear. Okay, good enough. So finally, let's have him bring Sword Soul and Frontal Assault, and we'll begin. And here we go. So let's see if they move at first. I'm actually not sure. But Narm is going to move up. Landius will faction buff. Elwyn is going to run towards the other group for now, initially. And faction buff. After Liana drops her summon. So the summon is going to be bait in case these enemies move initially and draw their attention. And I don't know if I need it, but I might as well attack Blessing Narm for maximum damage. Yeah, so they move. And Freya actually has act. Okay. So act again, and Freya uses Lance Phalanx now. So here, Narm is going to take her Deadeye attack and blast away at Shuri. And I'm going to just... I think I'll retreat forward and place Landius purposely in range to take a hit from Luna. In the meantime, let's have the summon go over there. Let's move Elwyn over for now. I'm waiting for that freeze activation, which just happened. And I can Miracle. Might as well. So Luna is going to come down, attack my Landius, and take a lot of damage. Alright. So now I want to force them to split up. So why don't I place the Sky Archer here for Freya to kill. And I just want to avoid the Demolish for now. So she's probably going to move 3 here and have 1, 2, 3 range. So just going to move back to avoid it, right? So Elwyn goes here. Landius can just melee attack and finish off Luna. And Narm can place herself just where she is, ready to attack. Yeah, Freya kills my summon, and these two start approaching. Perfect. So now, because I have the Ragnarok, I'm going to have Elwyn first Sword Soul Shifaniel, breaking Shrine Maidens. Next, get Act again from Liena, and then Frontal Assault Liena and kill her off too. And then that just leaves Freya. So here, I can take advantage of diversionary tactics to have Narm attack and retreat kind of thing. To at least lock down Freya. I'm actually thinking of attacking. So, you know what? Let's attack Blessing Elwyn and have him melee strike. Oh wait, no, he has to activate the faction buff, so he can't attack right now. Alright. No problem. We're going to have Narm aim up, refreshing for skills, and attack again. Most of the Dark Guards are killed this way. And I might as well have Tiaris range attack to wipe out the last few Dark Guards. Perfect. So that Elwyn can melee attack. Wipe out most of Freya's hit points. And then Elwyn will fight against Freya one-on-one right now, and that should be fine. I think that will be it. Or not. Close, but not quite. Alright, so let's have Narm do the honors. Ten more Bursting Heart Keys, 5 Runestone Shards. Alright, and that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching everyone. Nitro out.